Hello everyone, my name is Silver Contrail and I am actually recording something for once. It has been too long. Uh, I tried before to start up a new series and then I very quickly realized that I did not have time for it. Another modded Minecraft Let's Play. And in the meantime, I really haven't been playing a whole lot of that world. I kind of let it stagnate, and um, the other thing that kind of happened between then and now is that the 1.7 packs are now out in full force. If you are playing modded Minecraft, you are probably playing in 1.7. This is what this pack is now, and this includes things like thermal expansion that we didn't have before, so lots of really cool stuff. Mostly everything except, I think, Thaumcraft is in 1.7.10, and obviously a bunch of other mods that were never updated or never will be updated to 1.7 are going to stay in 1.6. But for the most part, I think your modded Minecraft experience is now very much a 1.7 thing, which is really cool and a lot of fun. Lately, I've been playing on this server. This is a server that I'm running off of just a local area network with my brother. We've both been playing it and just kind of messing around with some of the new stuff. Messing around with Mechanism, of course, because I really like Mechanism now. I'm a much bigger fan of it, and yeah, um, we've just been playing on here for the last 3 days, I think. We're just starting to lay the foundation for. Oop, didn't mean to do that. An actual base. So hopefully we'll have that set up pretty soon. I have no idea if I want to make a series out of this. I kind of want to, and I kind of don't. Jeez, of course. Of course it's going to rain. Let me check the map real quick. This is Journey Map. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite maps. Very detailed, very nice full screen. Lets you see a whole lot of stuff going on in here. This island over here on the right was our spawn. We spawned on this island. It's I don't remember what biome it is. It's not going to tell me, unfortunately. It doesn't tell you what biome you're pointing at. And we decided to go ahead and sail across the sea, and we came up to this garden biome. We decided to live here. To the west of us, there's some plains. There's a... Oh, what is this? An orchard biome, which has those apple trees. So I got one over here, actually, that I brought back. This is actually an orchard biome is where I actually did an entire Let's Play once, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I like doing that Let's Play. And yeah, I mean that's really all there is to say about our location. Some meteorites over here. So, what am I doing? For this Let's Play, or this, I don't know, server play, what I really wanted to do, and I went in with basically two goals. One was to finally learn Applied Energistics 2, which is the sequel to Applied Energistics 1, and it changes a lot of the mechanics. In fact, I would say, you know what, this rain is really getting on my nerves. I'd say it changes the majority of the mechanics of how you build things, of how things go together, and all the crafting recipes and such. These are done. Sweet. Awesome. If you are familiar with Applied Energistics 1, you will only be able to take some of that knowledge into this mod. Almost all of the crafting recipes are different. The idea of using the quartz cutting knife is now completely obsolete, and lots of other things are changed now, including the ME terminal, which is this really nice long view. If I expand my window out, because I record at a smaller resolution, I record at 720. If I go up to 1080p, this terminal has so many slots going down. I wish it was wider though. That would have been nice. At least this way, because obviously you got NEI over here. So I really like it. It seems pretty cool. There's a whole new upgrade system applied to it. Like I said, everything has changed. Quartz is different now, and it is quite the process. Also, I have Steve skin. I don't know why, but whatever. This little guy right here, this is the ME controller. He's got a really cool color. It's pretty. I like it. and of course I'm giving it power from a solar generator and this magical floating wind turbine up here, um, which is providing more than enough power to get this thing running. Unfortunately, the server, I will say, the server that I'm running on is running off of a really crappy computer, so there's a little bit of delay on some things. Not everything renders as fast as it should, but it's okay. You know, it's a free server, basically. So yeah, the whole thing is different. When you start off with applied energistics, you have to hunt down meteors, and like I said, there's actually some right over here that dropped. There's one right here. There's one with the kind of the lava around it. Yeah, once you get those, you'll need to get skystone. You'll need to dig inside for a skystone chest, and you'll find these inscribing presses, and you use these with the inscriber to actually make your logic presses, and those become, let's see if I can, yeah, those become your processors. So again, the quartz cutting knife method, and then you get, you know, the processor, and then you smelt it. That doesn't exist anymore. It has been replaced with everything being done through the inscriber. Now, I have to say, I hate this machine. I think it is the dumbest machine ever created, because you put your press in here, and you put your item in here, and then it makes your output. The thing is, you can't put like a stack of items in here and then get your output. You have to put in each item individually. So if you've got like 10 of these you want to make, you have to sit there and put each one in, one after another, and you have to wait each time for it to process, which doesn't take very long, but it's still a pain. And of course you can do all these other things. I need to make these, actually. I don't know. Oh, okay, so you make this with a calculation press. You can actually do that right now. So we've got to go in, we've got to grab a press, the right press, put this up here, then we put this right here, and then it'll take some energy out of the system, it'll run its process, and we'll get this. And we got to do it again, and again, you can't put more than one in there, so you have to wait each one. So if you've got to make like a bunch of these, you're out of luck. You can't automate this machine. You can kind of push items in there, but yeah, it's kind of a pain. Let me grab that out now. Put that back in here. And then we need a logic processor, which is going to take one redstone, one silicon, and one printed logic circuit. So put this up top, put this on the bottom, and you can actually see they actually go in there, which is kind of a cool effect. The block itself is kind of dingy though. I wish it wasn't so junky. Boop! And there it is, the logic processor. So that's actually what we need to make the crafting unit, which is part of the crafting assembly for auto crafting in Applied Energistics, which is by far one of my favorite uses for this mod. I think it's a pretty obvious reason to go ahead and use it, because who doesn't like auto crafting? In fact, I very much love auto crafting. And then you need like 2 more of these guys or something, and 2 redstone, I think. If that's what I just read. So it goes silicon here, and again, you can't stack in these inputs either, so that's cool. Let me wait. Eventually, boop. And we get our calculation processor. We do the same thing. Gotta put each one individually into it. And we let it run. And boop. There we go. That's our other one. Then we need 2 cables. We only have 1 cable, so we'll have to make some more. But we can do that pretty easily. I am going to have to sleep though, because we have no walls in our base, and this will kill off the oh shoot, that's a spider. Come on, go to sleep, go to sleep. Yes. Just in time. Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, this is already looking like a pain. These are the skystone chests. You can see all the skystone I have in here. A little bit of iridium. Nice division sigil. A bunch of mechanism stuff that we've been messing with. Our digital miner over here. The hacks machine, as I like to call it. It is really overpowered as far as like a mining machine goes. We're not even like running it. I don't even remember what I was doing. Yeah, so then if we want to make the rest of the crafting unit, we're going to need these ME cables, which take quartz fibers, which is a ton of fun to make all of these different components. You can hear the sarcasm in my voice, probably. So we just push these guys in there, and we grab some glass, which I probably don't have any, because that's what happens when you run out of things. We're very disorganized. This is one of the big reasons that we need our ME system right away. Unfortunately, it looks like the Minecraft crack pack is slowing down and stopping, which is, to me, fine, because they can totally go and play a 1-7 pack now. Maybe that one that's not PvP, I think, would be best. Because I know they like their PvP pack, but I think it's never gonna work. There's not enough people, unfortunately, and it's only good for a little while in the beginning, and then it kind of falls apart. It's a really cool idea. It just, again, is ultimately not gonna work. So that's Parcel, just joining the game. I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's right here. It's my brother. Parcel has recently made a new map, sort of like Agrarian Skies, using the hardcore questing mode. It's called Material Energy Cubed. Actually, Slowpoke 101 has streamed it now, and you guys should definitely check it out. It is on the FTB launcher. You can download it, play his pack on the FTB launcher. You go on the launcher, you type in, you hit the private packs button, and what will happen is you'll get a little code prompt, and you punch in the code. The code is capital M, capital E, and then the number 3. And that's it. And you hit OK, and you'll download the pack. It's a really cool map. Challenging, but a lot of fun. He's entered it into a contest, and I think he'll probably win it. I think so. And that's not just like me saying that. It's because it is really interesting. He just hit me with this freaking sign that has like knockback 16 or something. He made a Tinker's Construct sign. Anyways, now that we've done shenanigans, here's my Flux cables. Okay, so then we just need iron, and we have iron. So now if we want to make this guy, just do it like this. Boop, 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 and boop. There we go. Crafting unit. Now I have absolutely no idea what this thing does. I think you just connect it to the network and you're good to go. I don't know if this is connected. No, it's not connected. Come here. Okay. Okay. This does not... Okay. Okay, we need more. For ME crafting, you need a lot more now. I think these are all optional. These are just storage. So you need... I think you need, for sure, the co-processing unit as well. Which takes a diamond engineering processor, which takes a diamond. So it's kind of expensive, but I think that might be the only one you need. Oh, you need to make another one of these. Oh, what a pain. So I have to go through that whole process again. In terms of making quartz for this, what I've been doing, and it seems to be working kind of okay. There's two types of... Let me see, how do I say this? There's two types of Certus quartz. Then there's also Flux and nether quartz, which is like the vanilla nether quartz, which I have right here. What you can do with most of this stuff is combine it with sand and turn it into seeds. So we'll go grab some sand real quick. Where is sand? There it is. Okay. Actually, probably grab a little bit more. There we go. Go ahead and bring this back. Yeah, so what you can do is you can combine the seeds with, or combine the dust with sand, and then you'll basically get some more stuff from it. You'll basically get 2 times the seeds. So if we take this, believe this is how you do it. Yes. So if I put one of those in here, and one of these in here, just to show it. So 1 nether quartz dust plus 1 sand turns into nether quartz seeds. These seeds eventually grow into pure crystals, and for the most part they can be used in crafting recipes just as you'd use nether quartz itself. So what this basically lets you do is get more nether quartz for your crafting recipes. So you can get, we've got nether quartz seeds right here. You can also get Certus quartz seeds. We take Certus quartz and we do the same thing. We pass it through a pulverizer or some sort of crusher. We get the quartz dust, and then we combine this with sand, and we get Certus quartz seeds. The last thing we can do is we can make Flux dust. To make Flux dust, we're going to need to grind Flux crystals. Flux crystals have to be made by hand, which is a little annoying, but yeah, so basically what we have to do is we have to drop 1 charged Certus quartz and a nether quartz plus redstone dust into a puddle next to one another and wait a moment. So we need charged Certus quartz. Now charged Certus quartz appears in the environment, but it is extremely rare. Very, very rare. In fact, like I only have 8. Once you get your first couple of charged quartz, you use it to make a compass so that you can find the sky or whatever. You want to make a... Ooh, hold on. I wanted more. Okay. One of the things you want to make right away is a... Ooh, come here. Is a charger. So what a charger does is it basically churns your regular quartz into charged Certus quartz. So that turns it into the charged Certus quartz. You can see in Wayla on the top that it kind of becomes charged Certus quartz. It's a little irregular in how it does it. So once you've gotten charged Certus quartz, you then will take 1, 2, 3, and you need 3 nether quartz and or however many other quartz per Certus quartz you have. And then, so I've got 3 of these charged Certus quartz, so we've got 3 nether quartz and 3 redstone. So you dump them into water. I just kind of throw them in all at once, and boop, they turn into Flux crystals. Pretty simple. You put these guys back into the pulverizer, and you get 2 times back as well, so that's kind of cool. And you get Flux dust. So you take the dust, do the same thing as before, and you get Flux seeds. So now I've doubled it again, and I've got 12 of these guys. So I'm going to come over here, and we're going to dump them in water. That's what you do. You take these guys, you stick them in the water, and eventually they grow up into full seeds. Now, I will warn you, if you're doing this like out in water by itself, it takes an obscene amount of time. Let's look at the controller real quick. ME controller. To make the pure Flux crystals, we have to do the same thing that we just did. The purple ones that are in there, they're going to grow up into these guys right here, these pure Flux crystals. The first 4 of these that I tried to make took 2 days. 2 real-life days to get done. I don't know exactly how many hours it was because the server wasn't chunk-loaded or 24/7, but it was a lot. It took a long, long time. So as soon as you can get these things, I would go ahead and dump them in some water, especially if you're playing in a single-player world, because they're going to take you a long time, a very, very long time. Now, these aren't going to take me that long, because I've got this guy right here. This is a crystal growth accelerator. As long as it's by the pool of water, and it's powered by my ME system, it'll basically reduce that rate to minutes. So this will be done, I think it's like less than 10 minutes. I don't know the exact number. It should be done, before the next day cycle is over, I guess. But I'm not really too concerned about that right now, because we have other things to talk about. Looks like he's working with this right now. Yeah, so the digital miner is really kind of the... I guess I would say it's the best mechanism block in the game. And what it does is it basically searches the area for certain types of ore. So it says that it's got all these ores to mine, and it'll mine those ores. In this case, it's replacing them with cobblestone, using a little bit of energy, I'm sleeping. And it will just, look around the area and mine those ores. It's just really quite silly. I mean, it is really overpowered because you can sit in an area and say, hey, look, in 32 block radius, or 64 block radius, whatever, all the way down to bedrock, look for any iron that's in there and dig it up, and it will do it. So it does feel a little cheaty at times, yeah, but we were like, yeah, we don't really care, so we decided to make it anyways. It's a little bit more economic than a quarry. I find this to be a little overpowered at times. I saw them using it on a crackpack server, and I was like, yep, they know what they're doing. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about. Yeah, so I plan on playing on here pretty frequently, somewhat frequently. I'm usually pretty busy, but I'll try to record an episode or two. We'll see what happens. No promises. Maybe just kind of talk about things. Oh yeah, so I mentioned earlier that my one goal was to mess with Apply Energistics 2. My second goal, let me show you this. My second goal is to make this thing, the quantum solar panel. Now in the past, advanced solar panels has only gone up to the ultimate hybrid solar panel. But you can also now make the quantum solar panel, and this thing looks so cool. I really want to make it because it's so cool looking. I really like solar panels. I think they're a lot of fun. I used to really gun for the ultimate hybrid, but now I definitely want to make this quantum solar panel. It looks amazing, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot to make, and this is a lot of industrial craft. So I'll be going full into industrial craft this time around as soon as I get this working, because it's going to take some time. And while these guys are going, you can pull them out and you can check how much percent they're done. So these guys are all a third of the way there already. Not too bad. Dump them all back in. Pretty cool. So I guess that's about it for today. Let me know what you guys think if you want to see more videos from here. And I'll try to record something every once in a while. But again, no promises. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until next time then.